Welcome everyone to the Jacked Up Fantasy Football Recap Show of Week 12. Joining me for the first time on my show, joining me is the one and only and TNT. Before you say anything, you're one of the few guys here that deserves a intro song. Not many guys deserve an intro song. I hope you guys can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear this?
No,
You can't hear this?
nope.
What the fuck?
Do I have to do it on my end, man? Jeez.
What the fuck? Why? Well, that's bullshit, dude. Why can't you hear that? I was playing your little TNT song. Anyway, sorry about that.
Hold on.
I I don't know why it wouldn't. It was on my fucking phone, dude. Why isn't it
That
working?
bet, can you hear that?
No, I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it, man? That's
You can hear
bullshit.
me though.
I can hear you, but I can't hear the fucking music. Anyway, I was playing the AC/DC TNT song um to get us pumped up this Thanksgiving special edition, the recap show. Fucking didn't work, but whatever. And for those of you that go like, well, how come I didn't get a fucking intro song, whatever? Well, you win fucking four championships, and maybe I'll fucking give you a recap. So, how you doing, TNT? Welcome to this special Thanksgiving edition.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, first time ever,
Yes.
man. Why did it take
Yes.
fucking 20 years to have you on the show?
Never got the official invite
Invite.
there. Here, you got
Well,
you're starting to drink? Here.
hey, man. Cheers. What do you got
Cheers.
there? What do you got? A little
Got some
something?
Lagunitas, little something
A
something.
little something, something.
I'm gonna give you a little something something today, guys.
For those of you that aren't aware of the time here, it's 12:45 Eastern on a Wednesday. I'm technically on the clock, so I might get fired for doing this, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? What's up, Jim? Um, so let me share. Obviously, we got to start off with this is actually going to be very painful.
Wait. Before we do that,
Yeah.
we're talking about a little something something. It looks like Val behind you
What's
is
up?
where perhaps you get a little something something. Is that correct?
That
Is
is
that,
correct, and that's why the
yeah.
bed is not
And
made.
the
It's
bed's
never.
not made, is that going to be a problem? I see that, it's kind of jacked up a little
It
bit. No pun
is,
intended there.
yeah, it is.
All right.
Well, yeah, I usually never make the bed, and my wife's always like, "It's one of the first things in the morning you should do is to teach your kids to make the bed." And I'm like, I didn't grow up in a military family, There's a lot of things I can do first thing in the morning, and that's not one of them. So,
Just,
how do you feel now that you get off topic here? Do you
I'm
make
sorry.
your bed? Do
Hey,
you
it's a
make your?
little. Do I make the bed?
Yeah,
No, sometimes.
yeah. What's the point, dude? The little pillows and all that, making this for what? For who?
My wife does it. It makes her feel
Same,
whatever. She likes it, whatever. But
same, man.
every once in a while, if I wanted to get a little some, I might try
Something,
to,
yeah, you get a little brownie points.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Obviously, you're not going to get any brownie points tonight with that kind of
Well, she
setup.
she never watches the show, dude. So she thinks, we're
Gotcha.
childish, but whatever, dude. Um, all right, man. So hopefully you can see this. Yes.
Yes.
All right. This is actually kind of very painful for me to read, honestly.
Wait,
Because
wait, wait. Why is that painful for you?
it's painful because but first of all, let me start off with you're the one of the only OGs left. It's you and I. Jake was also in 2006, the original, but then he took a 2 year hiatus, or he was relegated to the minors for 2 years and got called up this year, and it looks like he's going to get relegated again. But you and I are the only two left, man. 20th season. It's painful because in 20 seasons, I haven't yet to win a championship. That's what's fucking painful. It's also painful to read your career record, which is the best in the league at 571, um, 41 games above 500, um, four championships. I don't know, something's wrong with the volume here. I don't know if you can
I
hear
can hear
me.
you fine, man.
Four championships.
Wait. Not one, three? Oh, okay.
Four
Go on.
championships, motherfucker. Three-peat 2016, 17, and 18. Only two guys have done this. Archon Tigers three-peated. You three-peated, and you won again just for shits and giggles in 2021. I don't know if you ever lost in the finals. I don't remember like going back to CBS.
I'm the Michael Jordan of the Jacked Up Fantasy League.
Well, I don't think Randy's ever lost either. But
Okay.
obviously, yeah, 4-0. Best finish, obviously. You want to talk about rivals? I mean, do you really even have one? Do you have someone that you're like, I look forward to playing this guy? Because I mean, you and the Archon Tigers, before he left, won 9 championships in 19 years, so that's almost 50%.
Yeah.
Um, but I'll give you the floor, man.
I mean, rivals. I mean, I don't have no stinking rivals. Fuck
No?
everybody. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's whatever. I mean, I'm not afraid of any team there.
Okay.
None of you guys scare me. I hear a lot of nonsense every week about TNT's teams, this, does that, whatever. Look what place I'm in right now. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. My first two picks shit the bed, and I know you haven't gotten to that part, whatever. But
Yeah.
best draft pick, whatever. But honestly, it doesn't matter. My first two picks sucked, but
You're still 8-4.
there, there you go.
Well, you started the first half of the season 3-4.
Yeah.
So you're below 500. You haven't lost in the second half of the season. Five in a row, second place, 124 points a game. Let me know if you agree. I think this is a fucking no-brainer. You actually took him right before me. I couldn't believe he fell at the 10th round. I mean, I know that he sucked for a couple of years at Denver, but
He
it was the
was
right
injured. Yeah.
situation. He's healthy. So kudos to you, man. I think he's like a top five running back in 10th round, high scoring team.
Not bad. Not bad.
You know what sucks though is at the beginning he kept fucking my boy Pickens and CD Lamb will get these pass interference in the fucking end zone, and then they're at the 1 yard line and they kept fucking giving him the ball. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. So he didn't even do anything, but he fucking gets rewarded with touchdowns. But anyway, you talked about your worst pick. I think Brian Thomas, even before he was injured the last couple of weeks,
Yeah,
he did fucking jack shit. Agree?
absolutely.
Okay. Um, who was your first pick? You mentioned your first two picks. Who was your
It
first
was
guy?
Derrick Henry and Brian Thomas.
Well, I wouldn't call him. I mean, Henry went through a bad stretch only because of what's his name?
Jackson.
Yeah, yeah. Once Jackson was back, he was okay. Fun fact about you, man. Is there anything you want to tell people that don't know you? I think everyone fucking here knows you, but just any fun facts?
Geez, Val, you probably could think of a fun fact more quicker than I can. I don't know.
Well, last week I had Randy on, and we were talking about like how we met in '95. You and I met in '89. I guess the funny part that's funny to me, but maybe not to other people, but we went to the same high school for a year, and I never saw you. So like you started working at a supermarket at Finest in '89, a year after me, and I don't know, we're like start chatting like, where do you go to high school? I'm like Garfield Heights. Where do you go, Garfield Heights? I'm like, I've never fucking
We
seen
live
you.
right down the street from each other. Yeah.
And I fucking never seen you for a year. Like, I mean, Garfield Heights is not that big of a high school. What are the odds that I wouldn't fucking? I'm good with faces. I never even saw your face, dude. Like, where were you in the junior year?
I don't take this the wrong way, but I wasn't in remedial classes, so you're probably on the other side of the building. I was in,
Well, here's the
advanced
thing, dude.
courses, and I wasn't.
Well, here's the thing, bro. I was because I was fucking I came back from Serbia in '88, so I had to graduate. I had to take 4 years of English in 2 years. So my junior year, you didn't see me because I was in fucking freshman and sophomore English and taking all these classes that were
Yeah.
not for juniors. But
I'm sorry, but I was in honors English all 4 years, so that's why we're not we're going to be in the same class
yeah, but
there.
dude, the
Um,
same hall. I mean, I played basketball. I ran track. Never saw you at the games. Never saw you at the track meets. Never saw you anywhere, dude. Lunch, cafeteria, study hall, hallway. I mean, did you really go to school at Garfield in your junior year?
Yeah, I mean, you could ask Killa Z's, um, formerly known as taking care of business in his former life with Jacked Up. But yeah, Zoli could tell you I was there.
You were there. You were around.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Actually, I met Zoli, a few years before you. So yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's my fun fact is that we went to high school for a year and I never ran into you, never saw you.
I mean, another fun fact is like you, Zoli, Brian, myself, we all worked together. I do believe
Yeah.
around the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell my daughter, my older daughter, she just started working in the supermarket, Publix down here, which is like a finest, whatever, upstate, Giant Eagle up there in Cleveland. And I said, like, look, you know, the friends you make, it's possible after 30 some, what is it, 19. Well, Brian was the first guy I met.
Yeah.
So he's my oldest friend, not by age, but like by how long I've known him. I met him in '88 and I met you guys in '89. But yeah, we're still friends, going strong after all these years, man.
Mr.
It's
Avon,
Mr.
my
Avon.
brother.
Um, we'll get to him in a second because
Okay.
I think he shot a 3 under par, not in golf, but in fantasy. He shot a 3 under par this week. So let's pull up the last week here. All right. So we're gonna start with you, man. Obviously a good week. Uh, Michael had a good week too, but you crushed it with Jalen, Amon Ra, Henry. I mean, he had no chance. I think this is one of your best
Wait,
weeks.
wait, hold on. I think last week you pointed out that maybe I got the short end of the stick on that trade there with Almon, with
Well, dude,
I mean, do you want to say
Higgins
anything
got a
else about that?
concussion. Higgins got a concussion, but I think what's his name? We'll get to him in a second. James Cook. He had like 25 points. So if
Huh?
Higgins didn't get concussed without Jamar Chase, who was suspended, the two guys would have scored more points than Amon
But
Ra.
look, here's the thing. It's not like, people like to say, oh, you guys do trades like it's all one-sided and stuff. No, like if I'm going to do a trade, I'm going to make sure it's going to be benefit both sides. I mean,
Dude, you've been in the league 20 years, and I approved every trade in the last 20 years. You
yeah,
usually don't lose a trade. I think this trade is somewhat even, but you always do something funny with your son. It's always something going on there.
I don't know about that. It's just,
Last year there was a trade that he offered me a trade. I accept it, and then within an hour he must have consulted with you, and then he decided to do the same trade with you instead of me. So whatever, dude.
I don't know about that. I don't
Yeah, you either deny or confirm.
know.
Um, so
Yeah.
last week for me, man, we're going to talk real quick about all the
Okay.
games. Last
We'll
week
do
for
it.
me, I did not expect it to be as close as it was. I mean, Jake was projected to score 100, and he fucking, his defense and Wandell Robinson, whatever the fuck his name is, went off, and it was fucking close, dude. So good for him. Eliminators just fucking absolutely destroyed Bosanac, the Bosnian. And I want to talk about your boy here for a second, man, because he lost by 2 points, and I think you know what happened here.
Yeah.
He picked
Look,
he picked up Cousins, and again, very temperamental. He's like, nah, I'm gonna drop him. I think he picked up someone else, dropped him, picked up Rudolph. Well, guess what? It cost him the fucking win, and I
I
I
told
hope
him.
it doesn't cost him playoffs. Go ahead,
No, I told him, I'm like, look, I'm like, fucking Mason Rudolph, really? I'm like, I know you're a huge Steelers fan, but
Steelers fan.
come on.
Yeah,
You,
but
you
if he
can't
didn't
you
play for
can't
the
go with that.
Steelers, would you ever fucking start Mason Rudolph in fucking fantasy? Come on, dude.
Never.
That's your best option.
But hey, like you showed that one thing at the beginning of this this thing here this morning, today.
What, the street cred?
4 championships, other people at 0. He keeps doing stupid shit like that. Guess what? He's gonna be like you, he's gonna be like Jake with 0. You know what I'm saying? So all I gotta say is like,
Okay.
get your head out of your ass. You can't go by, oh, I'm a Browns fan. I'm gonna pick all Browns players. We know people that did that shit before in the past. And you can't pick, players from your favorite team. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just pick the best available player and just build a roster that could score points.
Yeah. No, it cost him the win. I
Yeah,
mean,
I did.
this was an ugly fucking game. Nobody
All he
scored
needed was
100.
2 points. I mean, he had that one guy, the Saints quarterback. I mean, he would have won,
Well,
right?
yeah, either Cousins or him, he would have won.
Yeah.
Just
I told him like pick up Jameis.
oh my God, would have won easy.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Who else here? Kill
Randy
Aziz. This
does.
this was an upset here. I know it was a low scoring game, but I think he lost because of Higgins and
Oh, so
Baker.
no, I think Baker. That was Baker got hijacked at the beginning of the game. I
But
mean,
even
Rams
with
defense
that,
just
Higgins would have got like whatever, two more catches for whatever. You know what I mean?
well,
Like,
Higgins still gave him 8 points. I mean, it's not like it's zero.
yeah, but he got hurt in the second quarter, I think. But
He
yeah,
got
Baker being out, this guy
but
gave him a
look,
goose
yeah,
egg.
but look. Here's the thing. Kill Aziz, Zoli, I love you, you know that, but dude, like your roster ain't shit, man. I mean, like freaking Jordan Addison. What's Addison done lately? You
Well,
know, but what does he have? What does he have here?
well, because of Jacobs. Jacobs is injured. That's why.
Okay.
But
Pittman. Why won't you start Pittman?
yeah, why not start Pittman?
Yeah, look, like I said,
He,
you
yeah,
do stupid shit,
yep,
you win stupid prices. There you
yeah.
go. Congratulations. Don't like whine and
Hunter
cry.
Henry, 24. Who is this tight end? Okay, Kittle. But dude,
But
I would have played Pittman over Addison. I would have played two tight ends over Addison. I mean, I know hindsight's 2020, man, but Money Manziel didn't win this game. Achilles lost because
yeah,
Money Manziel is not good. I mean, Josh Allen 6
yeah,
points, Montgomery 6 points. I mean, this is a bad team, dude.
yeah,
I'm playing him this week. I hopefully it doesn't fucking reverse jinx
yeah.
my ass.
Money Manziel. Here, I got something for you.
Money Manziel. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
up?
Yeah, he's probably doing all the fucking drugs with fucking Manziel. That's why his team's so fucked up.
Well,
Anyway, listen.
he's RN in the ICU, so
Okay.
he definitely has
Oh,
access to it.
yeah, I'd really love for him to be participating in my fucking surgery. Yeah, pay attention to details there, my friend. I mean, simple as this. Look, here's the thing with trades. I offered this guy a trade. Here's the thing about trades.
Okay. Yeah,
If you
you're
offer a
saying
trade,
everyone's a fucking pussy in this league and
no, no,
nobody wants to make a trade.
no. Look, if you offer someone a trade, either counter or reject it. Don't leave it out there for a week or longer.
Doesn't even respond.
No response. So you know what? Fuck you. That your team sucks dick. There you go. You fucking suck. Have a nice day. Thanks for your donation this year. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to receive it, but then again, thank you very much for participating along with Jake for donations purposes. You know,
Well, they both
so
work at the same hospital,
hey, you know what? How fitting.
but
Perfect.
Jake doesn't work in
I,
the ICU.
listen, but you know what, Jake? I think
Unless
Jake,
the TV breaks in the ICU
wait,
patient room, he's got to
Jake.
reprogram the TV.
I love Jake, and I think his job is extremely more valuable than Money Manziel. I mean, there's not that many Jakes that are running around that place trying to do that kind of job, right? Money Manziel, how many RNs are there? There's a shitload, right? So whatever. Jake, he's valuable. He's more valuable than Money Manziel.
Yeah, I
AK, was
mean,
his name
when
Matt
someone
something?
spills something in the hallway, someone's got to put up that caution wet floor sign.
Yeah, exactly. Put that cone up and just keep moving because he's not going to clean it up. He's going to have some other asshole fucking clean it up, right? I mean, so.
Yeah.
But that's what I love. It's like, hey, I'm not going to do this, man. I'm just going to put a cone right here. Just have someone else to clean it up.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
pretty much
Dude,
what he was on.
he should be a fucking movie critic because all he does is watch Netflix shows and like just dude. What was those two guys, Cisco and Ebert? Like fucking two thumbs up.
Val. Read between the lines, man.
Yeah,
Read between the lines.
yeah,
If you guys don't know that, Jake with his theories
yeah.
on shit, read between the lines. Worst trade ever, or whatever he did, and yeah.
His two favorite sayings, read between the lines, is "What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?" Um, last guy, Bob, kind of gets
Wow.
lucky because he hasn't been scoring that many points. He played a guy who scored the least points. Again, 68. Let's call it a 69 because it's a cool number.
I actually like Bob's team. I mean, Bob's solid. Bob's solid every year. You know that, right? I mean, see, Bob, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's making the right moves. I mean, obviously Njoku gave him fucking zero here,
Like, you know,
but
he's run into some really bad luck this year so far. I mean, they still has a couple weeks. He still could do some
yeah,
damage. You
dude,
never
6-6. We'll talk about the
know.
standings in a second, but let's talk about
Oh,
Brian, man. I think this is
Brian.
the lowest scoring week of anyone all year. And again, 69, three under par, golf reference. He was golfing in Tampa with his brother. He sent us a picture of this little plaque or whatever the fuck they
Oh, his
won.
brother got a plaque too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Um,
So,
Brian, I could have been your caddy this week. Why didn't you just call me, man? I would have
yeah,
done it
dude.
for free. Hopefully, you
Yeah,
didn't have to pay for a caddy.
T TNT would have been like, check the fucking
Yeah.
win.
It's going up
Well,
from the
dude,
Northeast at three.
Tiger Woods' old caddy, he would smoke a cigar and he would go like, blow it out and be like, all right, Tiger, the wind's blowing that way. That would be TNT. Brian, you could have had a caddy, man. Fill up your beer, hand you that
Yep.
fucking iron, wood, whatever.
Yeah, I could have made sure that Matt had his cigar stash going, because Matt smokes. I know Brian doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, man.
Anyways,
Let's talk about the standings here because it is interesting, man. Two games to go. Um, you're the hottest team in the league. I'm the second hottest team in the league. There's a lot to be decided in these last 2 weeks, man. Even these guys, 5-7, Bosonets and Money Manziel, these guys still can make the playoffs.
they can. They
Uh,
can. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to be right back. Go
all
on.
right. Well,
Okay.
I think Jake and Michael, they're not mathematically eliminated. There's no E, but I would say that they're done. Congrats to Randy. Nice job last week in the show. Even though your boy TNT said you're too nice, you're too soft, you don't trash talk, but that's okay because you're making up for it this
Hey,
week.
listen. Look, Randy's busting his nut right now. He's busting his load. It's going to be done. Yeah, he's going to have the best record in the league. Who the fuck cares? It's going to be the one seed, and he's going to fucking lose the first fucking game he plays in the playoffs. That's my prediction. There you go.
Okay, all right, it's being
Sorry,
recorded.
Randy. I love
Uh,
Randy too, but I'm just saying.
but we got obviously you at 8-4, Zoli at 7-5. Then we got five people here, dude, at 6-6.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Points scored is that's why I'm in fourth because I have the highest point scores of these guys. So that plays in my favor. Um, but again, these guys they're still in it, man. They can still do it. This week's it's going to start to separate the pretenders from the
Yeah.
contenders. But
Yeah. I
congrats to
mean,
Randy.
he clinched. Yep.
And I mean, if you win, you'll clinch. If you lose, you might clinch depending on what these
Yeah,
guys
not,
do.
look, I have a tough matchup. Matt, listen, the Avons always kick my ass in the regular season. Matt already beat me once earlier in the year.
Oh, wow, it
Brian
was a
beat me
close
pretty
game.
easily. Yeah. So,
So you're playing Matt and you're playing
yeah,
Bosanac.
two tough teams. It's all good.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Bosanac is a high scoring team. He just got bad luck. He's been playing
Yeah.
guys that, I mean, he's officially the guy with the points against highest. Playoffs started today. You and Randy would be in the bye, which again, that's possible, but it doesn't mean anything because what matters is winning first game of the playoffs.
Right.
Um, I'm with you, man. Anything can happen. So let's talk about this week's matchups. We'll go to you. Tough matchup. I agree. Even though it's projected that you're a big favorite, I think
That
Lamar's going to go off.
doesn't
I mean,
mean much.
dude,
Lamar is Lamar.
he's due. I read a stat. This is the first time in his career, 2 games in a row, no rushing touchdown, no passing touchdown. 2 games in a row.
Well,
So
hopefully it's a third game
three.
in a row.
Yeah,
Third time's a charm.
I know, but Cincinnati's defense sucks, dude. So I think this is going to make the difference. I think he's going to have a big game. Sorry. Um,
Okay.
and let's look at the rest of his lineup. I mean, Bijan,
I mean, here's the thing. Junkins, is he playing? I mean, what's going on there in
he's
Cleveland?
playing. Yeah, yeah, he's playing.
Yeah,
These are tough matchups, dude.
yeah. Trey
Javante
McBride,
against
he's really
Cassie.
good. Bijan, obviously,
Yeah, Rico
but
Dotto against LA. I mean,
Kamara, I mean, that's the one that, obviously he's going to probably put in Keenan Allen. I was looking at it earlier.
yeah, because his
Well, he's not, I
projections.
don't think he's going to play.
Yeah, I think
So
I think he's out.
we
I
have,
picked up the the backup just in case, just to, take him away from someone else just in case.
There you go.
You got to be active on just like you took Joe Burrow like right before me. You got to be
Look,
active, man.
but what I traded him away.
Yeah, you
I
got
mean,
Met. Not that Metcalf's great, but you got him for
hey,
nothing.
for nothing. Exactly.
Wait, is he playing?
Who, Metcalf?
No,
He
he's on
might.
your bench.
I think he's gonna play. Well, he's not yet, but I mean, here's the thing. So, like, you were saying about that James Cook, T. Higgins. Look, man, I did that trade for a reason. I'm like, I'm sick of like playing like, who do I pick? Like, I have this player,
Yeah,
that player, I'm flip a coin, whatever. I mean, you know what? Eliminate the nonsense. Let me trade a package that makes sense. It betters the other person's team, and then let me get a solid freaking no-brainer. So, like,
you hear that, kids? That's why he's the fucking four-time champ right there.
yeah, you know, I'm on St. Brown. Pretty much it's no brainer every week. You don't have to like think like, should I start him or not?
Yeah,
It's he's gonna be in the lineup no matter what. So
I hear you.
whatever.
I hear you. No, it makes sense, man. Because if you have a weak bench, it just makes it easier. You don't have to. There's no overthinking.
Look,
You
I
know,
I made a huge trade. I was gonna trade Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, and like T. McMillan or a Doomsday to Mr. What is it? Money
Money
Manziel, whatever
Manziel.
his second name is, for Josh Allen. He never responded.
Um,
I don't know what to say.
that's that's giving up a lot, man.
I know. But so, you know, yeah, Valley D. Sometimes you
Listen,
gotta let them hang, right? You
yeah.
gotta let them, what the hell, man. Sometimes you gotta like throw them out there and just see what happens. I mean, look, I'm not afraid to pull the trigger.
By the way,
One person, wait, one person that
does everyone agree that you have the same smile as Chief Wahoo? It's the same fucking smile, dude.
there you
Long
go.
live the Chief, bro.
Listen. I offered up frickin' Michael Horowitz numerous trades. And he's like, well, I got to think about this. I'm worried about that. But this, dude, look at your team. If you would have made some trades with me earlier in the season, Mr. Horowitz, you'd probably be in a better spot than you are right now. Plain and simple. Um, he just didn't want to let go. He was looking into it way too much.
Yeah, I think
And
Bob's going to
ultimately,
eliminate him from the playoffs
there you
this
go.
week. I mean, looking at these matchups real quick,
Yeah.
um, th
That's
this
going to be a
is
good one right there.
this is interesting because
Yeah.
if Kill Aziz loses, they're both 7-6. Um,
Yeah.
and if Kill Aziz wins and this guy loses 6-7, then it's going to be harder for Brian to make it. But
Yeah.
dude, Brian lives and dies by Jonathan Taylor. If Jonathan Taylor has a good week, who's he playing this week? Houston. That's a tough
A
defense.
tough defense. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I'm not impressed with your team there, buddy.
Yeah. Look, I mean, look, if
Is
you
he
want to
going to
look at
play
the West,
Burrow? Because he's starting this week, dude. It says IR, but he's starting. I think
listen,
it's I think it's official.
listen, I don't. Here's the thing. Can I tell you why I traded Burrow, offered Burrow to
Yeah,
Brian?
yeah.
Brian, it's twofold, buddy. I wanted to get someone just for something because, like, I'm not, I have like two other quarterbacks, anyways. But the thing was, I wanted to screw you over a little bit because now you're like, who am I going to start? I have Herbert, I have Burrow, and I also have who's the other quarterback right there?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Hey, man, you have three choices to make. Who do I pick? Guess what? Most likely, you're going to fucking pick the wrong one. Not this week, maybe next week, but the week after. So I gave you another option to fuck with your mind a little bit. So it's basically a mind fuck what I just did for there. So appreciate the trade, but
Thank
that was the
you.
reason
Have a nice
behind the
day.
trade.
Come on, say your little
So
thing. Thanks. Have a nice day.
thanks. Have a nice day. Yeah, which is a little
Uh,
something, something.
well, dude, if he doesn't win this week, he's not. It doesn't matter what he does next week. So,
So
um,
what you're trying to say is he should start Burrow? Is that what you're saying?
I would,
Okay.
I would start Burrow. Just,
Wait, who's Bo Nix playing? I want to get in Brian's head. Let's go in Brian's head a little bit more. Let's go
okay.
back. Who's he
Bo
have?
Nix is
Who's he playing?
playing Washington. Horrible
Oh,
defense. That's
okay.
actually probably a better pick.
Defense sucks. All right. And then and who does he have right now? He
And
has
then
Vegas.
Herbert's playing Vegas.
Dude, who do you go with?
I know, dude.
I mean,
That's
see,
tough. Tough,
Brian. I mean,
Brian.
that's a who do you go with? Herbert. hit or miss,
Speaking
solid
of
player.
um, quarterback, who is TCB? What's his name? Sully going to
On
play?
TCB,
He doesn't have.
Philly.
Oh, he's got Caleb Williams.
Yes, Caleb. He has the little flamer boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Against
No,
Philly. Good luck with
yeah,
that. Yeah.
I'm sure Zoli's going to paint his fingernails the same color this week as Caleb. So
This is a good matchup right here. Your boy
yeah, yeah,
against Rad.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see
Obviously
what
he
we got
could
going
he
on
could
here.
eliminate he can eliminate Rad if he wins.
Let's see
But
what we got here. What's our lineup look like right
but
now?
dude, he's lost four in a row. He's in the free fall.
But hold on a second. Matt lost four in a row and he won the following week, last
Yeah.
week.
Okay.
So um,
I lost four in a row and I won the week after. So dude, CD Lamb, it's in his head now, man. It's mental.
no,
He's been dropping fucking
listen.
passes like crazy, dude.
Listen, wait, can I say something about CD Lamb? Look,
Please.
Val, we've both been to Vegas a couple different times, CD Lamb, he fucking tries to be like, whatever, thinks hey, I'm a fucking all-star fucking receiver, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna fucking hang out with George frickin' Pickens there, head case, and they stay out till like 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever. Um, he can't hang. He can't hang. Just like a lot of these guys in his league, they can't hang. But
Wait, 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 wait.
basically,
So what you're
yeah.
saying is this is a reference that not many people are going to get, but
Yes,
for our 40th years ago in 2012, we went to Vegas with Brian, Randy, the two of us,
yes.
and Randy is the CD Lamb, right? Because we're the fucking George Pickens. We fucking party, and we still have 100 fucking 40 yards, 10 catches in the touchdown. And guess what? A couple of days later, no problem. We'll do the same thing. What does CD Lamb do? He can't fucking hang.
Hey,
So
hold on a
Randy, you're
second.
the CD
Hey,
Lamb.
hey, Randy, you had one job. Get the frickin' car to fucking take us somewhere, right? Randy, where the hell's the car driver? I don't know. I don't know. Fucking Randy gives his home phone number, and his stinking wife is getting receiving phone calls from this driver
But
saying, "Where the
no,
hell
that
are
was
you?"
that was your bachelor party.
Oh, it's a bachelor party. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm mixing
Yeah,
up two different
yeah,
things. Okay,
yeah. The bachelor
there you go
party is
again.
where he gave the phone number to the limo guy who's taking us to the strip joint for your bachelor party. He gave his home number, and his wife's like, the guy's like, yeah, I'm here to pick you guys up to take you to whatever fucking Diamond Girls, whatever fucking place is called. He has a good wife. No,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about, where he couldn't hang at 9 o'clock at night. He's like, guys, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna get some sleep. And we're
Wait, wait,
on
hold
that
on a second. I have
rooftop
a
at
I
Brio.
have a better story here, Val. It'll be like,
Okay,
it was
go
like
ahead. We only
years
got like a
ago.
couple minutes, so you better hurry.
I know it's a few years ago. It was a Steelers Dolphins game that we all went to Miami. Dario was there and Dario's cousin, and then
Yep,
Randy. It was the four of us. We
yep.
went down there and like we were drinking, tailgating, whatever. We go to the game and he gets a double Jack and Coke, but like it was a small portion. I'm like, fuck this, Randy. I'm gonna do a quad and Coke. So I did 4 shots in each drink.
Wow.
Dude, the guy was like half passed out second half. He was like sitting there. You can ask Dario about that. He's like, falling like nodding his head and stuff in the second half. I'm like, come on, man. What did I
Can't
do?
hang.
What did I do, Val?
Um,
What was I
I-
doing?
you ordered another quad, and
I kept going, man. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
sorry, Randy. But what are you gonna do?
You just can't hang. All right, so make a prediction, man.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
Forget about the
Yep.
scores this week. I want you to make a prediction besides obviously Randy.
Yep.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think you're pretty much a lock because
No, no, don't say that.
even if you lose two in a row, dude, you're 8-6.
Yeah, but like points scored, it goes down to that.
Okay,
So
all right. So Randy's obviously in. It's 100%. Name the other five playoff teams right now.
uh I mean, I think it's gonna be okay. Randy, myself, Zoli. I think you're gonna finally make it in. Well, not finally, but I think you're gonna make
I've
it
been in
in.
the playoffs the last
I
couple years in a row,
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
I
I'm
just
just saying.
fucking choke.
I corrected myself. Calm
Yeah.
down there, Sparky. So Randy, myself, Zoli, you, Brian, and I think my son. So
So you're saying Bob's out?
Bob is out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll
So
see. We'll
we
see.
shall see.
All right. I'm gonna stop sharing. We got about 2.5 minutes left, man. Um, what else? Is there anyone else you want to bash? We bashed Randy. We bashed Brian. We bashed
Bash. What is
Jake.
that? Wait, I'm
Jake.
not bashing it. I'm not, wait, I come in peace, my brother. Come on.
Jake. We bashed Jake a little bit. Money Manziel. Anybody else?
I mean, let's name that. Like, who haven't I mentioned? Let's go. Let's see. Who else is
Matt.
there?
You haven't mentioned Matt.
Look, I have deep respect for Matt.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you went
Why
to
not?
Garfield?
Listen, the one story about Matt, I'll throw this out there. Don't you feel sorry for him? You were there. I mean, like, we'd hang out at their house on whatever that street off of the boulevard that
Yeah.
they live. And like Brian would frickin' pin his ass down and do that spit thing, like where he spit out of his mouth and like suck it back up. And like it was just fucking with him, like spit like right in his fucking forehead and his face. And then one time he frickin' just didn't suck it up and it just landed on his face. And I felt bad for Matt.
No,
Like
but I think
I
Matt.
mean,
I mean, my first impression of Matt, he had his buddies over and a couple of chicks over, and I'm like, man, this guy's got more game than we did in high school. I don't know.
I don't know about that. Whatever. I mean,
Well,
speak for yourself, maybe. I don't know
well,
about that.
I was a late bloomer. I think you were kind of a late bloomer too, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say like, Matt was a fucking stud and a half and stuff. But no, he
Well,
was. No, he got some whatever.
yeah.
No props. I give him props. But no, like I said, I have deep respect for Matt. Actually, I see Matt from time to time. We live like 30 minutes away from. He kindly invites me over to poker night. He takes my money away from me each time. I think it's
Trinity, is that what it's called?
Trinity.
Trinity?
Yeah, Trinity
Yeah,
Wesley Chapel. Yeah.
yeah.
But no, I love Matt. I love the
All right.
Avons.
He's a
How can
good.
you
He's a good.
not like the Avons, man?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah. No relation to the door-to-door salesman that all of our parents or moms did, back in the 70s, knocking on doors.
no,
Hey, you want to buy some makeup? You want to buy some soap?
no, no,
Um, who else?
who else?
We got less than a minute, man, before you say, oh, you know what? Forget about Bash. We got less than like 20 seconds. So just
Okay, what do you
parting
got?
shots, man.
Parting shots. I mean, look, I
Make it
mean,
fast, dude.
you mentioned something about people not knowing, like new to the league, not knowing how the trades work and shit. Like, if you don't know, get the fuck out. I mean, whatever. I mean, come on.
Okay. Or
It's
learn.
not, is not, we're not changing, we're not carrying hearts and coolers here. It's fucking fancy fucking football. Fucking use your
All
heads.
right.
Come and sun shit,
Well,
man.
on that note, have a happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All
Gobble,
you
gobble, gobble.
guys. Good luck.